I am delighted to be here, and I shared earlier when folks inquired about my new fashion that I broke my left foot, y'all. And I would love to have a long story and Coach Steve to say I was doing some type of athletic event, but I actually was getting in the car. And so that's the end of the story. That's it, y'all, that's it. But I'm indeed glad to be here, and I thank God for the director here, and let's give her another hand. We're so delighted to be sharing here on the campus of Florida A&M University, a campus that was founded in 1887 and on the highest hill in Tallahassee. And you can just look at the history books for that purpose, why Florida A&M during that time was located on the highest hill, the 7th hill, I believe, as they call it. But I'm so delighted to be back here. I had a daughter who graduated from here a couple of years ago, and my wife Linda graduated from here in 1981. And I was appointed the campus minister here at FAMU Campus Ministry Foundation, 1992 to 94. And it was just a great joy to share here. But I'm also familiar with the history and want to share a little bit of that history. Melissa wanted me to preach and all of that, and I've been knowing her for several years, and we thank God for her and her life. And also the director wanted me to preach, but I'm going to have a little preaching but a little talk in there as well. The majority of it will be talking. But I'm going to stay within 15 minutes, so brother, if you can look at your clock, I like your watch there, and you know, white watch and all, and timing that. But let's give Miss Leon another hand. Woo! FAMU Campus Ministry was birthed out of the hearts of the African American pastors of the Florida Conference. It started as the first director that was assigned, and he was signed by Bishop Earl Hunt. His name was Fletcher Bryant, and he came here with a lot of passion, a lot of enthusiasm to establish this ministry. The doors were open. The ministry was welcome. From there, Delano McIntosh served as campus minister, and then I followed Delano, and from there, Lawrence Barron, and then from Lawrence Barron to Margaret Cotway, and then now we have Reverend C. Brooks, who's here with us now. This ministry is dear to my heart and to the hearts of those within the Florida Conference. But it's also at a critical point at such a time as this. At a point where, if we're not careful, this ministry will end. And so I've come to share with you, as you have made the sacrifice as well, to see how we can come together in a collaborative effort and make a difference in the lives of those who are here and matriculating at Florida A&M University. Make no bones about it, make no apology about it. There are folks within the Florida Annual Conference who wants to close this ministry. And yet, I know within my heart and spirit that the ministry must live on. It must continue to serve those who matriculate here and beyond. I must drift a little bit and say, when I was here, I had a great relationship with the Florida State campus ministry, the Wesley Foundation there, and Tim Jones was the campus minister at that time. And campus ministry always has been dear to my heart. When I was a student matriculating at Bethune-Cookman University, the greatest university on the planet, I was so inspired by the late Dr. Rogers P. Fair, not only to go into ministry, but to ultimately want to follow him as campus minister. And that's the only reason why I left Florida A&M University in 1994. I was given the opportunity to go and serve as campus minister at Bethune-Cookman University. But campus ministry continues to be so closely in my heart and my soul and in my spirit. In fact, in Tampa at Palmacita United Methodist Church, we even have, because they're located right there in Tampa, the University of South Florida in our budget. Amen.
Amen.
And so that's one of the keys, how we can have this ministry in the budgets of those churches who will continue to support and undergird this ministry. And I'm so delighted that we even have several board members who are here who have taken the time out of their busy schedules and lives to be a part of what we will embark upon.